everybody, welcome back. It is Fall Food Friday. I am super excited for these two ideas. I am going to make something for dinner and a fun little spooky treat for dessert. So let's jump in and see how to make feet loaf. You heard me, feet loaf. I think it's going to be fun. Let's jump in and get our regular meatloaf started. Alright, in my huge mixing bowl I have 2 pounds of lean ground beef. And I went ahead and got 2 eggs and some Worcestershire sauce. Ready to go. I also have some panko, or no, these are not panko, these are just regular breadcrumbs. I think they're Italian herb seasoning, whatever. I also put just a little bit of garlic powder and a little bit of salt. Then what I really like and I think adds an awesome flavor to my meatloaf is French onion soup mix. So good. So good. Alright, that's it. I might add a splash of milk actually too, but let's get this combined and we'll check back in when we're ready to move on to the next step. Alright, we have everything mixed up nicely. Actually, we're going to grab a pan and we're going to put most of our meatloaf mixture in here. Try not to spill it. I might end up doing 2 feet. Should we do 2 feet instead of 1 foot? Then you can do your own foot?
Sure.
Then Madison will do her own foot. Alright, hang on. Let me go get another pan. Alright, me and Madison both have our pans. We're going to try our best to shape this lump of meat into a foot. And you want to have like an ankle.
It's so squishy.
Cold, squishy.
It's going to be like up like this and to the side.
Think of how foot looks and try your best. I am not
Look
ready.
at my foot.
Look at your own foot and see what it looks like.
I'm going to have that for like the actual ankle. Unless I make a tiny foot.
I am not an artist by any means, but I'm going to try.
Sure,
Make
this may look more like a shoe than a foot.
Yeah, make it look like a shoe, I think, at first. Okay, and then it showed taking an onion, like about half, and then you shove it in here, but I don't know if mine's going to be big enough, so I might cut my onion in half again. And then Madison can use the other half. Alright, now I'm going to try to get this crammed in here. I might take a little, we left some meat in the container too to make for our toes. I think I might use some too just to build up around the ankle bone is what it's supposed to look like. How fun is that?
Creepy.
Creepy, gross.
It's not that spooky.
Just fun.
Lots of families go like full out for Halloween.
Yeah. Alright, now I'm going to start working on my toes. We watched a couple YouTube videos trying to give us some suggestions on how they did it. You know, I'm going to try our best.
It's the end though.
Oh, sorry. See if I can move my pan in a little closer. Foot's going to be a little wonky. I mean, it is a foot meatloaf, right?
Foot loaf.
A foot loaf.
It's gonna make it say correct.
Foot loaf. I'll try to show you. I'm trying to leave some space in between the toes because that's what they did on the picture, or on the video, I mean. But, I'm only gonna have room for 4 toes unless I put one off to the side more. I mean, it's perfect, right? Oh, your toes are like finger long there, sister.
Okay.
Bring your pan over here and show the camera. Your finger toes. Oh, you broke it.
Yes.
She chickened out on the finger toes and went back. Broke them in half.
This one looks like a foot.
Hey, yours is looking pretty good.
Looks like a shoe.
Okay, this toe kind of scoops off the side of the body. Hey, right? That kind of looks like a foot, right? Yeah, man, more looks like a hand. Yeah, because that one's a big fat thumb. Okay, and now, well, I think I'm going to do it backwards. It'll be a right foot. And I slivered some onions for the toenails. That sounds so gross. Doesn't it?
I got a tiny pinky.
I hope this nail needs to go further up. Some toenails on your meatloaf. Nothing weird about that, right?
Toes.
What meatloaf doesn't need toenails?
Oh, we got room for
Okay. Mine is done and ready to go into the oven. As soon as Madison's done, we'll show you hers and get hers in the oven at the same time. You want you to switch places with me so I can see you work on yours.
Okay, sweet.
My medium?
Give him a big juicy hug.
How's it looking? Oh, your ankle's looking good. Remember, how many toes does a foot have?
5.
5? There you go. I know my toes are like kind of off to the side a little bit.
I gotta get a big fat one. This used to be tiny. It's a tiny pinky.
You guys, this is a great opportunity to get your kids in the kitchen and help. Why not? I had to be kind of convinced a little bit, but she convinced me. She's helping, and she's doing an awesome job. It will all taste delicious, and it's all gonna look like not a regular meatloaf, right? It's gonna look like stinky feet. What's more fun than stinky feet meatloaf? Maybe our desserts that we're gonna be making next while these are baking. All right, there's Madison's. I'll try to do a side by side if I don't tip them. Mine turned out quite a bit bigger, so we'll see. We're gonna get these bad boys in the oven. Ooh, it's hot in there. All right, while the meatloaf is cooking, we're gonna go ahead and mix some Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce and some tomato ketchup. I hate ketchup, but if you mix it with barbecue sauce and put it on meatloaf, I'm there for that. So we're just gonna go ahead and mix this. This is gonna look like our blood on our feet. Sorry, me too. Oh, we're throwing it. Might make a little bit too much, but we'll see. All right. It's a little darker of a color than I wanted, but it will work. Okay, that is done. We just have to wait until those beauties come out of the oven. All right, here's Madison's foot. The onion kind of came apart, and there's her toes. And there's my foot. You getting? Oh my god, that is so funny. So now we're gonna go ahead and bloody up the stump. Oh, it does look nice and red now that you get on there. You know, blood everywhere, guts, gore. Right? Maybe some bloody toes. Mostly because we like that sauce on the meatloaf. Bloody this one up. With our ketchup and barbecue sauce. I wish that onion stayed in place, but I'm clearly not using the right tool for this, but it's what I grabbed. Trying to get some down the back of here. This is too close. All right, there are our bloody feet. I will show you again once it's all finished cooking. Look at two beautifully handcrafted feet loaves. The individual toes, up the foot to the bloody severed ankle. This one over here is mine, and then this is the one Madison helped with. She's got all her little toes and her severed ankle also. You guys, I tried a little bite of the meatloaf. It's incredible. Thank you for checking this out, because you should try this. All right, we are all done eating our foot loaf dinner, and now I am going to throw together some fun, I think they were called graveyard snacks or treats or something like that. It is very simple. I took all the shortcuts that I could, of course, just because it's fun and easy, and why not make a shortcut? So I'm going to tip you down and show you how to make an edible graveyard. Let's jump in. All right, here are the simple ingredients that you will need. Some chocolate pudding, some candy pumpkins, like the candy corn pumpkins, some black piping gel or decorating gel, whatever, and 2 Milano cookies. And then if you want, you can crumble up some kind of brown chocolate cookie to make as your dirt. I chose chocolate wafers because they were pretty cheap and it was not as sweet as an Oreo. So a little bit less crazy. So take your tops off of your pudding. And then on these little Milano cookies, these are going to be your tombstones. How cool is that? So you can write whatever you'd like on here. This one is a bump. I'm going to flip it over. I'm going to try to do this nicely. Whoop. Alright, that one kind of looks like crap. Let's try another one. Yeah, I'm not really good at cake decorating. Hey, that one's acceptable. I just said R.I.P. Rest in peace. Easy. Okay, now what you're going to do is you're going to carefully stick this in. Just enough so it stands. You want to make sure you can see the tombstone. Cool words, right? Then sprinkle on some of our extra dirt. Alright, we got a little bit of dirt, and this is optional, but I thought it was kind of cute to just put a little pumpkin in there also. I'm just going to stick it just a tiny, tiny bit. Look at you guys, here's our tombstone treats. So cute. Literally took me just less than a minute, and adorable. It's going to taste great. Oh, I did do something a little extra. It called for just plain Milanos, but I was at the store and I found toasted marshmallow Milanos. And you should definitely try these. Whether you make this dessert I'm showing you, or you just go buy these. They were under $3, and the toasted marshmallow and like the normal chocolate that comes in there is just outstanding. I definitely suggest you try these. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and toss my other one, even though this one looks a little wimpy. My pea got a little crazy. A little more dirt. All right, and then this guy gets his pumpkin too. I made mine over a paper towel or a plate or something just because there's crumbs everywhere. If you want to keep it a little tidier, look at these. Oh, this one's got dirt blocking it. Look at this. How cute! The kids are going to absolutely love eating these. Fall is my favorite time of year, and making spooky and creepy and fun treats and dinners like this is right up my alley. So keep an eye out for a bunch more fun videos just like this one.